made noon tomorrow. Or you don't know until you see the draw.
You know, that's what you just said. I gotta see you tomorrow, and maybe you can do another interview.
These girls are very difficult.
As all of the girls are.
Man,
You know that.
I know. I have four girls, so I know. So, Maria, what about you? You've been through a lot, but you've won 3 majors. So, are you coming in? What? You coming in think you're going to win this thing?
Absolutely. That's the mentality you gotta have. As an athlete, as a competitor, you can't have it any other way. You go out there, you compete. We're all competitors, and the great thing about the sport, there's only one winner at the end of the 2 weeks, and that's what makes it special.
Well, it sounds like you are ready to go. Very pumped up.
Thank you.
I really brought it out of you there, I could tell.
I'm not sure if that's sarcasm or not.
I'm not sure either. But I want to hear a little bit from these two, because these two are two of the greatest players that ever played the game, and they're sitting right next to each other. First, Rafael Nadal, you must feel like this is your best chance ever to win this U.S. Open. No? True?
Well, I hope so. No, I had a very good summer, probably the best summer of my life. And I arrived here without physical problems like I did in other years. So that's going to be a very important thing for me. And after that, I'm playing in one of the toughest tournaments of the world. We will see what happens with the draw, but hopefully I'm going to be ready to play my best tennis. And after that, anyway, going to be very difficult, but I'm going to try my best for sure.
Roger, you're over the hill. You're a bum. You only won 1 major this year, the Australian Open. You got to it was terrible, the quarters of Wimbledon and quarters of the French. You won Cincinnati. I mean, I'll tell you, I don't know how you do it. 16 majors. Tell me where your head's at coming to this U.S. Open.
Believe it or not, I feel good. I feel good, believe it or not, in the crisis I'm stuck in. But no, look, I obviously couldn't defend Paris and Wimbledon, which was a tough blow, but was also strange not losing to Rafa in a slam, because in the past, if I lost at Wimbledon, the French, it was always against him the last 4 or 5 years. But look, no, I think I bounced back well. I definitely needed a break after Wimbledon, and I've played some great tennis now in the summer. We're going to be on this surface for the next 8 months, so this has been a good start for me, and obviously coming back to New York is always extra special for me. I've been in the last 6 US Open finals, and obviously I do feel like I have a great chance to win again, but then he's obviously playing the best tennis of his life, and they've got good players at the moment, so it's going to be very interesting. But from my side, I'm very happy the way I'm feeling right now, and I think that's really key at this stage of just starting the tournament soon.
Well, we all wish these 4 players, these great players, the best of luck. And now, please, I'm not sure. Okay, the press over here. Let's open it up to the question. Yes.
If you guys could do us a favor, identify yourself and the outlet that you're with.
My name's Stephanie Cohen. I'm with the New York Post. And speaking of fashion, I'm just curious if you guys think tennis fashion has gone a little too far recently, or if there's a reason for it to sort of remain the Wimbledon white, or it should go even further and become more exciting, more sequined, and more French Riviera, I guess, as we recently saw at the French Open. I'll go with the ladies, but I'm interested in what the men think as well. Maria, do you want to answer?
I think it's all about awareness. I think people have gained a lot more awareness of what we're wearing, and there's much more attention, much more paid attention to what we're wearing on court than many years ago. And if you look at pictures of people that were wearing other things that they were wearing, especially the women, they're also, there are many classic looks, there are risque looks, and I don't think they got that visibly noticed before. And maybe now, and especially around the Grand Slams, where at Wimbledon you're coming off a tournament that's traditionally white, which I love that tradition, because you can only do so many things, but we still are. Nike's able to come up with some incredible pieces, and to come into New York where you can do something a little bit more risque and something fun. And this is not a team sport where you have to wear the big gear and everyone looks the same. We're all able to express our own individuality and style, and that's what fashion's all about. And why should it have any boundaries?
Richard Roth, CNN.
Wait, hold on, Richard, 1 second. We have to have one of the male players defend themselves too. Thank you.
Well, there's not much more I can add. No, but I think definitely I like to take chances sometimes, risk. He likes the bright colors, for instance. I mean, I don't like playing certain colors, so, and I'm sure he also doesn't, you know, so you just have also superstitions sometimes. Maybe you don't like playing a t-shirt, maybe you don't like playing a polo, whatever it is. You have to come up with what suits you best, like what Maria says. With colors, I'm quite particular, but then with styles, I like to change it up, you know, mix it up a bit, take chances at times, but then also remember where tennis came from, you know, go back to the roots sometimes, and just play with it a little bit. I don't think we've gone too far sometimes. I think it's fun. I think it's good that there's another talk about something else than just forehands and backhands, especially leading into a great tournament like here at the US Open. So I think those are the reasons also why we like to express ourselves and take some chances, especially here in New York, for instance.
Okay, Richard Roth, CNN. I'm not proud of my fashion.
You gonna ask another fashion question?
No, I'm not. I'm not proud of my fashion. No swoosh even. Roger, New York City was shocked when you didn't win last year. What does that affect you? Your mindset coming into this tournament, which you kind of own?